Hey guys, welcome to rollxplay, where we roll dice and play games with our Friday campaign Beyond the Triad Veil, where we have almost everyone. Unfortunately, Sophie isn't here today. How dare you? We will remember this, and we'll find you. I mean, what? Must have been the win. Anyway, since it has been quite a bit since we last had a session, Leonie, would you please be so kind to remind us what happened last time?
Yes, of course. Last session, we opened with a beautiful musical performance from Stell, who performed an in-character song that Lydia used to sing with their sibling Briar. And we, as the party, heard the last bit of that, where Lydia sang it out loud as she was also sending the message to their sibling. And upon that, prompting some sweet moments, we continued on our journey during the last batch, the last part of the forest area that we're currently in. The wolf continued with us, leading the way, which prompted Gerard to have some flashbacks where he remembered that he'd met the wolf before when he and his sister stumbled out of the forest and the wolf guided them to safety. And left them with their aunt. And he also remembered a time between him and his sister, where his sister talked about splitting paths with him and going into the Fey realm and investigating their former home. At the same time, Helio was also experiencing some flashbacks, remembering the time with his own family, remembering his sister and him being late to dinner and their parents being very displeased about this and how strict they were, and also remembering how his sister wanted to go on an adventure and go away from their home and go into the big wide world. During present time, we met some creepy as fuck masks that were strung up on a tree and could talk and seemed to have sentience. Real fun, real fun. We pocketed one of them because, of course, we did. He's with us now. I don't remember if we asked his name. We did not. That's so rude of us. We have a mask that talks. And it led us, or well, we sort of followed the path to a riddle where there was a macabre game of, you could call it hangman, where we would be the hanged man if we got it wrong, but we guessed the word correctly, finding out that the answer was curiosity, which apparently is also a fey deity, if I remember correctly, embodying curiosity, and was somehow involved in this. Close enough. Go listen to the last session if you want to know the details. We rolled some good religion checks for that. We then moved past this riddle into a cavern that led us into a deep tunnel, and we're currently in that and hit a section where we had to pick a path, and none of them seemed great. We sent what did we end up sending in there? One of the plans? Nothing?
I don't think
we discussed sending something in it, but Lydia instead just stared around and watched the little spirit dudes that were going into both paths, and then we as a party decided we wanted to do the one that didn't look like darkness, but rather that looked like light, even though the light looked like it would make us high.
Nice, good recap, Leonie. Thank you very much. You get a DM inspiration for the rest of the session. That is correct. You guys were in the Funghi Undergrowth, which is the last sort of place you have to go through before you are in Nebosvit. I will choose to ignore the Discord chat at this moment because I will laugh if I look. But I see the banana in the corner of my eye.
You forgot about the banana.
Banana. Anyways, you guys were given the choice between two paths. Well, technically multiple paths, but some of them seem to lead to one particular area and others to another. You chose the more colorful one. The stone, everything surrounding this tunnel seems to be turning into this neon-like colors as you entered a slightly bigger cavern area that has mushrooms and mycelium of all shapes and sizes, some even as large as trees compared to how tall you guys are. They're all quite different from what you know mushrooms to look like, though. They're all in these neon-like colors, from blue, yellow, pink, purple, quite unusual colors to see naturally appearing in nature. Who is leading the way throughout this?
Not Lydia or Helio.
I think Helio.
No.
Not Helio.
Vetoed. I'm in favor of Nucky.
You really said I volunteer Nurki as tribute.
Send in the child.
Steven has to stick with Helio to make sure Helio doesn't eat anything. So, it can't be Nibir or Helio. I don't trust Gerard to not also wander off and eat something. And
How about
Sevik?
Sevik?
Sevik would probably farm them and then put them in his bag,
Yeah.
which would also probably cause problems. So honestly,
Yeah.
And those things are all going to happen anyway.
Yes.
No.
Not like
Yeah.
like
No, Neiman is
You're not the police. You cannot stop this.
Neiman can try.
I'm gonna try. You can get by once
So
the
who's leading the way?
I
You
guess
will have the
I'll
wolf
lead.
helping you with this to lead the
I
path
guess
forward.
I'll lead it.
Okay, can you roll a survival check with advantage, please?
Can I give you guidance?
Sure.
All right.
How does Gerard give guidance to Nurki?
Pat on the back. You've got this. Neiman has pushed you forward as leader of this next movement. You can do anything, Nurki, so don't worry. We're behind you.
Plus a d4.
Plus a d4. No, wait. That's 2.
Okay, 15. You manage to slowly weave your way through. You are being wary as you have seen those ghosts from, or spirits from before, having adverse effects to whatever this environment is. Eventually, you do start to see the path start to narrow as there are these large mushrooms almost kind of forming an arch pathway forward. But you can see just these tiny little spores and specks falling from up above them. And just slowly floating in there. They don't fall to the ground immediately, they just sort of float around.
Can we investigate the specs?
Yes.
How do you investigate?
Tongue out.
No! No!
Like slurping up snowflakes.
Yeah.
I wanted to try
Just avoid the yellow ones.
You can either roll a nature check or investigation check, whoever's investigating.
Sure.
I certainly am.
Sure. I'll let you
And
go
just
ahead.
let me know how close you are getting to them. Okay.
I would all like I'm kind of getting close, but not like this length. And just like blowing on one of them to see if it will move.
Okay.
Unless someone
like-
holds Sevik back, he's probably going to get too close, being distracted and all.
Nurki, as you're kind of looking into this as you're at the forefront, so you have the best view out of everyone at first glance, you see there are 6 different colors to the mushrooms that are surrounding you now. And all of them seem to be quite distinct in their look, and all of their spores look to be different to a point where you can tell which one belongs to which. The yellow ones seem to have this sort of bioluminescent glow to them more than the other ones. All of them have a sort of like that neon look to them, but this one is like emitting light opposed to just being bioluminescent. The blue ones have this sort of inky cap to them as it's this blue sort of bloop occasionally drips from the cap down to the bottom. Kind of looks like water if you were looking at it from afar, but coming closer, it more looks like blue ink of some sort of like a blue melted metal that's just dripping off from it. Orange ones seem to, as you're kind of looking at them, there are these like little puffs at the top of them that just grow smaller and then larger and then smaller and then larger after a couple of minutes. Green ones just have this sort of light hum to them as you pass by. Pink ones, for a second, you look at them and you feel like if you get a little bit closer, you won't be able to look away, but you do. And the purple ones, when you try to look at them, there seems to be like a haze, almost like you're seeing double whenever you're looking at them, as if your vision's slightly out of sorts.
We're avoiding all, and especially those.
No, we're not.
Fennec, could you
Yes, we
please
are.
roll a d6 as you're taking a
Right.
look at these spores?
Don't go too. Oh no, he walked right into that.
And can you also roll a Constitution saving throw, please?
Spit it out.
Which one was it?
Don't swallow it. Spit it out.
It's like a
Was it the
dog. that
purple
swallowed
one?
Yeah, he
something.
just walked up and took a straight out bite at it.
You see as Sevik is also investigating these, he gets closer to the purple ones. And Sevik, you feel yourself become very lethargic, very sleepy. And you all see Sevik just fall to the ground asleep.
I just need a moment.
Oh, are we going to leave him here?
No.
No!
Can you roll d6 as well, Sevik, please?
Yep.
I'm just gonna try and.
All
shake it
right.
away. Oh my.
Okay. As you get closer, it doesn't seem to be moving at all. You can't
Is
even
that
see
moving?
his chest rise up or anything. Nothing.
Oh shit. Okay. Who? Oh,
Is he dead?
who knows? Who? Okay, Jessica Brand. Okay. I'm
gonna
gonna try and
cast,
check for his pulse.
Spare the dying on him.
Oh.
Can you roll a medicine check?
Well, a spare the
Whoever's
dying will
checking on
just stabilize him to 0 if he is rolling death
Dying.
saves, for example.
It's dying.
No, he's not rolling death saves.
Okay. No, he's fine.
15. That's pretty good. Oh, he's fine.
He's fine. He's not
Okay.
dying.
How do you know?
Nimin, you try to take a look at him. You don't seem to like he is completely unresponsive to whatever. Like you try to open his eyelid a little bit to see if his eye reacts to the light. Nothing.
And he's not breathing.
Is he
Not from
breathing?
what you can see.
If I hold a hand under his nose, is he breathing?
Roll another medicine check, please.
For that?
Yep.
Uh-oh. Oh.
As you place your finger for a second, you're so sure that Sevik just dropped dead.
Bro,
And you feel a puff of air exit. But you don't see it. You just feel it, barely. And if it wasn't so warm in this place, you might have an easier time, but it is, so it kind of matches your inner body's temperature. So it was very hard to spot, as this almost has an effect that it makes it seem like the person's just out cold, dead. But he is in a deep slumber.
Okay,
Right.
okay. He's not dead. He's not dead. He's just sleeping very, very deeply.
Okay, well, Helio being the strongest of us, maybe they should carry them for the rest of this.
Or
He's
The-
like
the
thrice my
wolf.
size.
You're the strongest out of all
the
of us.
wolf might
seen your ability score.
also. What?
or maybe
What the
we
fuck
should
are you
take
talking
a small break and figure out what the fuck to do with Sevik, because Is he dead? Is he?
No, he's not dead. He's
The
not
longer
dead.
we spend in here, the more chance that we fall to the same problem. And then if we're all falling asleep or worse, then maybe something that lays within this cave actually gets us when we aren't prepared. So we either need to get out of here now or fix him and go. But we can't stay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Could the wolf carry him, DM? Is the wolf strong enough to carry a person?
You see, as you're suggesting the wolf take him, he just does a and just drags him on top of its back, kind of tosses him over like a sack of
We could have done
potatoes.
that. Okay.
The funny thing is, I have a spell to fix this.
I do too, but I don't have it prepared.
Well,
Oh well.
Well,
do we have like scarves or something we can wrap around our faces?
Do you?
Yeah. I mean, I certainly would have one.
We have ponchos.
Yeah.
What? We have punch.
You could makeshift pieces of your clothing to sort of cover your mouth and face.
Okay.
If you wanted to do so.
We can do that.
Nurki
Yeah.
has enough layers to cover everyone, probably. So
yeah, like you get one, you get one.
Everybody gets one.
Okay.
You get a random piece of cloth.
Are you guys trying to get out as quickly as possible? Are you having a certain strategy about this, or are you just putting on masks and going forward?
Like, I imagine we're still trying to avoid getting in contact with them as best as possible.
Yeah.
Like, when it's unavoidable, we'll have to rely on the masks, but
Okay.
Do we
so
still
steady.
see the spirits that we were previously?
Good old perception check.
Okay.
Okay. Can you roll a d4 and a d6, please?
You got it, boss. D4, roll. D6,
Okay.
roll.
Okay. You see 3 of these little forest spirits that seem to have come up from wherever you guys were before and approach one of the pink mushrooms, which are kind of smaller and almost have these like elegant curl to them. But as they approach it, you see for a second they look very dazed. And then you see their attention turns towards the pebble that's kind of right in front of them, as they're quite small and close to the ground. And you see all 3 of them just swarm this pebble and are kind of fighting over it obsessively.
I guess we're not trying the pink ones.
We're not trying any of them.
Leo, which one do we try?
No, none.
I mean, the green one has kind of a cool hum to it.
No.
It's like the one natural color that appears in nature.
You wanna? want?
No, don't do it.
I mean.
No.
You wanna?
No.
You wanna? Let's go.
Okay, no, wait, both of you. Just a second. We're going to be in Nebosfed in like another day or 2. You can buy so many actual Fey drugs when we're there, and then get high in a safe, controlled space.
To be fair, though, that might be expensive. We don't know
Yes.
what the economy
And
is down here.
this might be deadly. I think
Okay.
that is worse.
Hear me out. We're in a place that we will probably never be in again. Ever in our lives. And we don't know if we're going to survive the Death Hag. This might possibly be one of our last days alive.
Mhm.
This might be your last day alive.
Yeah,
What
because
if we
of these
just
mushrooms.
look at these and try them later?
Okay, I can
In a very small,
in a
controlled
safe and controlled space.
Very,
can agree
very
with
tiny little bit.
No,
Okay.
well, not right now.
Later.
Yes.
I can pluck them from
Okay.
afar, if that's the problem.
Yes. Good idea. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Good plan.
Yay!
Yeah, do that.
Just get a little bag
Hey,
together and I'll throw them
everybody's
in.
supporting us getting high. Look at them go. We've come so far.
Well, I have no problem with people getting high. I just have a problem with people getting high in a dangerous situation and or while on watch.
We know, Neiman. We know.
Hey, Dad.
Appreciate the concern.
That number 2.
What? Why number 2?
I said, okay, Dad.
Yeah, but Robbie said number 2. I heard that.
As in, not like second best, but like second one in the row.
Yeah, sure.
Gerard's going to
Anyway.
use his mage hand to like collect a few with a combination of someone's bag, most likely from Lydia. Just
Are you
plucking
grabbing
them from
a
afar.
piece of each of the mushroom?
Yeah, why
or-
not? A spice of
okay.
life.
Each one? No! No! We just determined that which one was it that Sevik was near?
Yeah, combine all the drugs.
No!
Purple makes you sleep.
Okay,
And the
that
pink
not the
sounds
one
like
that makes you
good.
sleep, and not the one that makes you aggressive. Take the green one. Maybe take the yellow one.
Let's
I'm
take all of
sure.
them. Why
As you look
not?
back to the nature spirits around the pebble, you see now all 3 of them are like wrapping their little blob arms around it, kind of just like rubbing their cheeks up against it as little heart eyes appearing.
Catnip, bro.
As they're
What?
just obsessed
Oh.
with this little pebble now.
Okay, take the pink one too.
No, wait, Lydia.
Neiman, do you see the orange ones?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they like change your size if you eat them?
Maybe that could actually maybe be useful, but we'll take some and we'll try it later.
No. I don't. I'm not even interested. I'm just curious. I don't.
Okay. I mean, yeah, maybe it's a good theory. Maybe.
The kid is interested in drugs.
God damn it.
No.
Nuki, we're adopting you.
Oh my god.
Max. Anyway, you keep treading on with the masks on and having grabbed some and placed them in a bag. Yes.
Is Sevik still asleep?
Yep.
Okay. If he's still asleep, I'm going to try and use Druidcraft to create the scent of a skunk, which is in the description for the cantrip. I'm just going to place it right up his nostrils.
You create the smell, and it's like does nothing to him. But the rest of you do smell it.
What is that?
Gerard, was that you?
Look,
Ew,
I didn't
dude.
fart. It's just part of my cantrip.
Yeah, sure you didn't
The
fart.
druids
make it
taught me
go away.
this. Please, if you have complaints, ask them, not me.
Rookie move.
Late for that.
Sevik doesn't even smell that.
Meanwhile,
Shit,
Sevik,
it's a nice smell.
while you're in this deep slumber, you are not having a normal dream. You are still kind of hearing everything that's around you, except it's very distorted. You hear Gerard's voice, but it's like overlapped 3 times. Lydia's voice is high pitched. Meanwhile, Nurki's is like low bass all of a sudden, and none of it makes sense as it's almost distorted in which order it's appearing in your mind, and all that you are seeing is this just shapes and colors floating around. As noise, wherever you hear the noise, in your vision, these just pop of shapes appears in that direction.
It wasn't me, it was the druid.
Pretty much. For the next hour, that's what you will be experiencing.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
I like that.
Because you unfortunately rolled a 6. Fuck's sake. Anyway, you keep passing through, and those with a passive perception over 12, you will start to hear these little shufflings amongst the grass that's on the floor. especially now with this very distracting smell in the air. You hear a little beep beep, beep beep, beep beep.
Can we look? What is it?
You look, and you see right behind Gerard are these tiny little caterpillar-looking, but with a lizard head, creatures. That don't look very happy as they're looking up at Gerard. And you see one of them with its little caterpillar sort of nubs starts poking Gerard.
He's got
You don't
12
really feel it
passive.
because you have.
He doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, you don't feel it really over the boot. It's basically like a mosquito touching you. Beep.
Bro, Gerard, look, you stinked up their habitat.
What's that? Steps backwards. Do I kill one?
I'm gonna roll a dexterity check for one of them. You hear a beep as you just step on this.
What was that,
tiny
Lydia?
creature. It's not dead. You are actively stepped. They're quite large. They're
Oh.
about like an iguana size, so they're not a
Oh.
tiny bug. About
Step
this
off of
size.
it!
Oh my god.
Oh.
What?
Helio, are you gonna stand by and watch this?
You see the rest of these like 4 or so creatures just start nibbling at your shoes very aggressively.
All
Not
right.
doing really any damage, but
Right. But back off. I'm going to start shooting. Get off.
Don't stop
Let's
shooting.
Let's
Stop.
not.
Lydia's gonna rush over and scoop them up.
you see it's kind of slightly trembling as its kind of torso has been stepped on.
Poor little baby. Oh, can I?
We're not
give
adopting
a-
it.
It is fuzzy, by the way. Everything
Can I-
except its head is very fuzzy.
I'm giving it a healing word. It's getting a healing word.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, just give it a moment to load, I guess.
This is session 1 all over again. Okay.
Fuzzy
You
thing.
managed to heal a little bit of the footprint that's in his body now, as it didn't seem to have been badly hurt. These things are sturdy, but beep, beep.
It's okay,
Just
baby.
crawls up your
I got
arm,
you.
up to your shoulder.
The big bald man can't hurt you anymore.
I certainly
What
can.
are those?
Beep, 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 beep.
If Sevik
The rest of
was
them are still
awake.
kind of trying to attack you, by the way, Gerard.
You maybe want to move.
I might cast Armor of Agathis in a second so they all kill themselves.
No.
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 No. Just move.
Don't
No.
kill them.
I
Right.
bet you're quicker than them.
Oh, I doubt it.
You see, Lydia, the one that's on your shoulder, looks kind of curious at your hands, and is gonna crawl down to the ground, and is gonna just skither a little bit forward, then look back at you. Meep, meep.
I think it wants us to follow it. At my hands, though?
We don't need to do we need to do
Specifically
that?
the one that healed it.
So he wants me to heal another. Okay, let's go. When nature calls, I answer.
When nature calls, typically I'm elsewhere.
See? That's your problem.
My bladder these days are just... I can't hold it in.
Let's see where
Alright,
it
spare me the
might
details,
lead
let's go.
us, and then we'll see. Okay, let's just see where it wants to go.
Obviously, we're following it cautiously.
Should we ask Sevik what they want to do? All right.
I love the quiet, barely picked up by the microphone. So you follow the little creature
Cautiously.
cautiously. Okay. Are you being stealthy or just cautious?
Cautious, I guess.
Yeah, I think cautious
I
is
don't
fine.
see why we would be stealthy. So,
Okay.
but I hate that you've asked that.
All right, I'm just asking. You see as the rest of them follow you as well. Some of them keeping an eye on Gerard, but the rest kind of surrounding you as like a little escort. As you keep walking through this understory of different sort of mushrooms, a little bit away from the ones that are leaking out these spores, not pores, what the fuck, spores, and adverse effects, but you keep going down this almost winding, not spiral-like tunnel, but it's kind of like waving up and down, left and right as you keep going, until there's almost like a little circular sort of room, and on the bottom you see it is all moss, as these little creatures just so occasionally bloop, 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 pop out, go back in.
I'm not doing that. We're gonna wait up here, Lydia. Shout if you need us.
Sure.
It's not going down, it's right ahead of you.
Yeah, no, I'm not going in there.
It's your choice. I think Lydia would want to kind of maybe be slightly cautious here, because it is unknown territory and unknown creatures.
As you step through very cautiously, you see it is actually light in here. You thought maybe it was the bioluminescent light from before, but looking all the way up, very, very high up, there does seem to be some natural light coming through. However, in this very circular room, you can see there are almost little different holes placed around, but not like just indents that are also circular shaped. And in one of the larger ones that were kind of on the side, out of your field of vision, you see a creature that resembles the one you have on your shoulder and that are around you, but maybe 10 times their size. It seems to be the smaller ones you have are kind of a light cyan blue color. This one has more purple, deep blues around it. It has little, almost kind of wrinkles to its face. Its eyes are closed. It's kind of like curled up, as a little centipede just laying down. But most prominently, on its side, kind of near its back, you see in the soft exterior this gray, almost black, sort of metallic spreading across its body. As you see this very, very dark metal plunged into its body.
Oof.
And you almost get like a little shiver down your spine, as you know, as someone who is technically Fae, that this is a thing called black iron.
Oh shit.
An iron that is specifically very harmful to Fae creatures.
Oh shit.
Forged specifically to kill them.
So someone got this far and tried to kill the most harmless little thing? Oh my god.
You just hear a very kind of low, almost vibrational beam, beam from the large centipede creature.
Okay. I was originally, when you started describing like the metal and stuff, I was originally going to ask, does it look like the metal dripping off one of the mushrooms? But I realize now that it's a weapon. Okay, well, I don't want to startle it. Does it seem like it's asleep?
It seems to be resting.
Okay. Can I let it know peacefully that I'm here to help?
You go up to it. You see that it doesn't really have much energy to it. Just first, it seems very lethargic, very exhausted. And you see the little guy on your shoulder crawls up to it, meep, 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 and nuzzles its head against it. You see the rest of them that were escorting your party do the same.
Oh. Is this your mama?
Meep, meep.
Oh. I'm so sorry somebody did this to you. Okay, let's see what I can do.
And it looks up as you say that.
Can I... Oof. Should I... Okay, hold on. How hurt does it look? I'm gauging which spells to use.
You can roll a medicine check or a nature check.
Okay, I'll do that.
What are the rest of you doing while Lydia is doing this?
Vividly hallucinating.
Okay, good to know. You will be nearing, like, as your sleep is waning, you will start to get more aware of your surroundings and the distortion will become lesser, but you are still sort of
How long's
in
the
this
out for
asleep
again?
state. An hour.
Hour.
You're fucked, dude.
Yep. I'm gonna be so
With a
hungover.
9, you know that black iron almost functions as a poison, sort of, the longer it's in the body. You don't know how long it's been in this creature, as you've never seen anything like it before. You don't know how much long it has, like how much it can take. Unsure. But the fact that it's still lodged in there is presumably bad.
Pretty bad. Okay, I'm thinking of going for Cure Wounds or Aura of Vitality. Which one do you, in your personal opinion, think is better?
Are you asking me, the DM?
Yes!
So this weapon is still lodged inside
I
of it.
wanted to, because Aura of Vitality kind of lasts for... Wait.
That one's the best one. That one do the most.
Yeah,
for
I
them.
think when that one is better, I want to cast it and then kind of dislodge it, because I know that like removing a weapon from a wound, if you're not healing it immediately after, is like probably worse. So
Yeah.
Gotcha. And how are you removing the blade? And
okay,
is
I'm first gonna create the Aura of Vitality.
Mhm.
What the fuck is that?
You guys are seeing a little bit of a commotion outside, even as all of these little beep, 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 are jumping out from the moss and looking to wherever Lydia went to.
Okay.
All right, I think it's time to head over and see what's going on. She's been there enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will very, very slowly and carefully kind of try pulling it out and kind of trying to soothe the creature with my other hand.
Mind you, there is no hilt to this thing. It just seems to be a blade of black iron.
Oof. So I'm just grabbing it.
You could wrap something around it.
Yeah. I should wrap something around it. Okay, I probably should have.
Well, you have the cloth that you have around your face. You can take.
Yeah. I will take the cloth from around my face and kind of with it grab the.
Can you roll me either an athletics or sleight of hand check to see if you can pull out the blade?
So -1 or a 0.
Pick your poison. You wrap the piece of cloth you have covering your face and you try to pull, but you're afraid that if you hold on to it any tighter, it is going to break through the cloth and your skin and pierce you. It is very sharp on all sides. It seems to be almost kind of like, and then very thin blade.
Okay, so I might want to ask for help first then. Guys.
We're here. We're here.
Lovely.
Oh, gods.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to have to try and pull it out.
And I need one of you to do it.
I should be able to do it very carefully and slowly.
Is it
you want me to
pinning the
try?
creature down as though the blade is also jammed into the floor, or is the creature rolling around
No.
and it's just kind of in its stomach sort of thing?
It's sort of in its body.
Okay.
It's not pinned to the ground. Doesn't seem to be even quite big at all. It seems to be around maybe this size.
And the blade seems lodged, like pretty...
Yes.
Okay. All right, I can pin the creature down, and I can help lift it out at the same time. That hopefully will give us a bit of leverage to push against, as long as it's not startled. Does anyone know how to... Does anyone have anything to pull it out, or at least to soothe the pain of the creature?
Yeah, I already.
I think it is already doing that, no?
Yeah.
I'm already doing an aura of vitality. So that should keep it stable.
The quicker we remove it, the less pain will be in, I assume. So.
All right. Gerard's going to cast Entangle from the Amulet of Spell Storing that he has, the one given by Sevik, to try and basically wrap the creature down into the ground because it makes that difficult terrain and they're restrained.
Okay.
So
They're
in the
not
area,
moving much
yeah,
right
it's
now
just to give it
anyways,
some more
but
leverage.
yeah.
Do you guys think it would be better to do this while they sleep, though?
I think they're just going to be grateful if we do it. The
Yeah.
more time we waste.
All right, let's get to it.
Okay. So who's grabbing it, pulling it out?
Me.
Okay. So sleight of hand check or an athletics check, please.
Can I, rather than wrap the sword, wrap my hands in something? Should make it a
Yeah?
bit slippery if I... Yeah, okay,
You
perfect.
can, yeah.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Then I'm going to do that, just for flavor. Did you say advantage?
No.
Oh, okay. Didn't need it.
Didn't need it, bro. Did not fucking need it.
Oh my
31. You wrap your hands in the cloth to make it easier to pull out the blade. You grab it, and even just grabbing it, even like over the cloth, you feel like sharp coldness around your hands. It feels like it's an antithesis to everything that you are, but you manage to grab onto it and just yank it out very swiftly without pulling anything of the creature out with it. Perhaps you have experience with this, but you manage to do it almost painlessly to this creature. While doing so, you can see there was this almost corrosion from where this blade was stuck. These, the veins of this creature have turned the same black color wherever this blade was stuck. But you can see it slowly starting to fade, including now with Lydia's healing spell as well, slowly fading back to its normal color. But the scarring is still there as you hold this blade in your hand now. You can feel its body just slowly exhale in relief as you do so.
I hope that helps, little buddy. You don't deserve such a cruel fate. Seriously, who would do this?
Bing, bing.
I mean, these are quite commonly carried by the Minotaurs. But I doubt they'd go here. Oh, they understand us.
Bing, bing.
Okay. Sorry about what I said about your home. I didn't mean it.
Bing, bing.
Oh.
So cute.
You see, it looks at the blade in your hands and then looks up. Bing, bing.
I'm gonna look up.
You all see the skylights way, 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 way up from where you are right now. The first bit of sunlight you've seen in weeks, probably.
Did it fall from the sky?
It was probably whatever was topside. Perhaps someone was fighting and then dropped their weapon, or it's shattered.
Oh.
But this seems like
Oh.
a stab. This seems quite intentional.
Bing, bing.
Did someone jump down from there?
Bing, bing.
So some of us
You
here.
see some of them gather together, almost kind of forming a figure, and you see the color of their fur changes, where the ones that are kind of in the middle, forming a figure, turn white, and then the ones around the edge, kind of forming hair going down, turn completely black.
It's that fucking bitch again. Is it the icy lady?
Is it the one that was rude to Ron? Imagine.
I thought it was the same
Does
lady
it-
that insulted the pebble.
That would be very funny. Does it look similar to what we've encountered Death Hag to look like? What the fuck is she doing? Okay.
This couldn't have been from her, though, because she can't wield something like this. It's too dangerous for her. Surely.
Well,
this kills Fae.
technically,
This is the anti-Fae.
yes, that is true, but there's tricks around it, and Eamon is going to pull his own black iron dagger that he has, that just has a holt that isn't black iron dagger, and he just holds it. There's ways around that.
And knowing her, I wouldn't stop her.
Has Gerard ever seen her wield a blade like this?
Not that you're aware, but you have been told that she had attacked somebody before with this. You have been told, I believe.
You're gonna have to refresh our memory. I don't
Guessing
think
this is
anyone
Oberon
remembers.
The
related?
reason why Oberon was out for
yes,
a long
yes, yes, yes.
while
Okay. Cool.
was because they were attacked by a black iron blade by her
Okay.
in a weak moment.
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
this is where they fought. Maybe that would be so cool. Probably not.
But why did it end up in this creature, then? And why is it only part of a weapon? Where's the other half?
I am afraid that we're going to find out when we meet her.
Well, if the other half is out there somewhere, perhaps we can try and rejoin it. And then we have a second
For what
weapon.
purpose?
Well, then we have a second one.
Well, we could just get this fashioned into one, couldn't we?
We could, of course, but it's snapped already. And I don't know how structurally sound it is. I'm not a blacksmith.
Me neither.
Nor would I know how to fashion it to try and make something out of it, but it'll take time, it'll take forging.
You see Helios speak up, we could tie it to an arrow of mine.
It's quite long, though, isn't it?
Have you
Yeah.
seen his fucking arrows?
Or to your spear.
I don't have
Yeah,
my
it could
spear
work as an
anymore.
arrowhead.
Oh, right. Well, we can grab a stick on the way.
I was thinking of a
Always
javelin,
crafty.
but who has experience with throwing them?
I imagine I could.
I only have my staves.
We can tie it to Nuki's stuff, and then Nuki can whack the hag with it.
Yeah.
I barely whack with the staff as it is.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up, Bex. God damn it.
Been quite a few of these today.
Fuck off.
I know.
And every time you make a face and I try not to laugh. Anyways.
What do you do with your staff? Is
Nope.
you, Nerky? We won't question that.
Right
kid.
here.
That's a
The
kid,
rest
bro.
of you do see the wolf does approach the big caterpillar creature and sort of does a very deep, polite bow. A deeper one than it's done to you guys, even. And just sits.
Well, are
So-
we staying?
Gerard, so this is a very respected member of the Forest Society here,
Okay.
and you just disrespected their kin.
It happens every day, pretty much.
And
Sadly,
the next time it happens, I'm making you how Sevik is right now.
All right.
Got it?
Look, I understand completely, Lydia. But my customs and theirs are very different.
Yeah, I got that part. All right.
Sevik, at this point, you're getting a bit of your consciousness back, as it takes some time to heal this creature to a stable point. As you slowly start to open your eyes and finally see in front of you.
There's an army of giant hippopotamus.
It's not any less weird than it was while you were asleep, but you know, at least you can actually see more than darkness now.
Sevik just kind of wakes up. Ah, I'm still in a trip. All right, then.
Welcome back to the Moonless Forest. What?
Oh, he opened his eyes.
Yeah.
Can you hear us, Sevik?
Blinks twice.
Oh, that's the sign of life.
At least he's breathing now.
Nice.
Would you like to
He
go back to
was
sleep?
breathing the entire time.
At least he looks like
Blinks
he's breathing
twice.
visibly.
Is that
I
a
think
yes or
twice
a
might be for
no?
yes. No, I think twice might be for yes.
Blink twice for yes if you want to go back to sleep.
Blinks twice.
Blink
Okay,
once
Well, he's only blinked
bye.
twice.
if you understood that.
That would be against
Blinks
the
once.
system.
Hey, look,
Okay.
at least he's not stuck in some
Oh.
sort of repetition.
Mm.
Well, should we feed him some more mushrooms? He wants to go back to sleep.
No!
No!
Blinks furiously.
Is that super yes?
No! That is definitely not super yes.
Oh my god.
No.
Okay.
Wait, didn't Sevik have that hangover potion or hangover medicine on him?
Would that help?
You did
I don't
technically.
know.
You see Sevik motions with his eyes towards his pouch.
You can move, by the way.
Oh, I can. No, you just said my eyes open. I assumed I was
As in,
still
like you're
part of
waking
it.
up.
You are awake.
Okay, at this point it's too embarrassing. I'm going to keep up the charade.
Carry me.
Sevik, you're awake now. Can you walk?
Blink twice.
Looks around nervously, blinks once.
No, he can't walk. Okay.
That's concerning.
What are we getting from his pocket?
The thing you drank when you were super hungover, you remember?
Oh, yes. All
Yeah,
right.
look for that.
All right. Looks into one pocket. Oh, it's the banana. Puts it back
You
in.
find a bajillion plants, a perfect pine cone, a mysterious vial with yet to be identified green liquid.
This is the one, right?
No! No! No!
Doesn't look like it, bro.
That's the
Ben-
thing we got at the Devil's Maw. Put that away.
The signed encyclopedia from Stephen Bling.
That's a good read.
I love
good
that it's
one.
also in your pocket, by the way.
When do you like
Yes.
sand hooks?
I have a bag of holding, so you know.
Pocket of
Wait.
holding.
Hey,
Like,
I also have 2 antitoxins. Like, just
Yeah.
saying.
do you guys want to mess with him a little? What?
no.
I think
What of
he's
these
been-
things? No, what of these things is the most precious to him? That will get him to kind of jolt
Bling?
awake.
I think the time has kind of passed, Lydia. He's mostly awake at this point. I think the chance is gone.
But he can't walk and he can't talk, so
I can cover his eyes for you.
We've confirmed he can hear us, guys. He heard all of that.
Not
You
if I
both
block
are
his
catching
ears.
you both are catching angry looks from him.
No, we don't.
Lydia's gonna take the encyclopedia and kind of just walk away with it.
Don't.
You do?
What?
This
No,
is
I'm
it.
asking, do you?
Yes.
Yeah, he jolts up. No, that's mine!
Well, you can have it back. It's good to have you back as well.
The only single child that ends up not wanting to share.
With all of this going on, are we going to have a short rest here? Since the wolf has sat down now.
Might as well.
It seemed to have sat down because you guys took a stop here. Not because
Oh,
it's
well, then we
like
might as well
demanding you
move
wait.
on.
There's no
Let's keep
spores
going
here, are
then.
there?
No, not in this place.
Do we know how far this reaches? It's not on the map, right?
Yeah.
Not on the map,
It's
no.
not on the map.
Well, before we set off, I'm going to have a look at see what's up there. See if I can see the entry point for where this blade came from.
Okay.
All right, goodbye.
Um,
Cast fly up.
Okay. It takes you a while to fly up. You are deep underground. Yep. As you keep going, and you realize at some point that you are not underground, but within a hollowed out tree. And you reach the top of it eventually. This seems to have been a oak tree, but there are no leaves on it. And the closer, the higher up you get, the colder it gets. Very, very cold. As instead of leaves, you almost pop through a thin layer of snow as you look around, and you are pretty much surrounded by still quite tall, but not as tall as before, evergreen trees, all weirdly enough perfectly kind of trimmed and shaped into different geometric shapes. Not too simple, but not too complex either. All have a light thin layer of snow on top of them. As you see, it is snowing currently, but not like a storm or anything, just a slow free fall of snow, very gently floating down from the gray skies above. But you get a feeling that you haven't felt in a long while. You don't feel like you are truly in the material plane anymore.
Okay. Is there anything out of the ordinary in the area? Like it looks like there was a skirmish here or something along these tree line? Just
Can you roll a perception check?
sure. I will use my swelling fate to re-roll that and to add a d6.
Go for it.
And add a d6 on top of that as well. 22.
You try to take a look around, and the snow is kind of blinding your vision a little bit. And as you're about to look away, just a small white butterfly passes through your vision, kind of almost guiding you to where to look. As soon as you try to follow it, it's gone, but your attention is more focused on what's far, far up ahead. You don't see any recent signs of skirmish. But past these many, many snow-covered trees, you see a valley. of jagged rocks, completely void of color, void of any life, really. This white fog kind of gathering on the bottom as these rocks kind of create some awnings as they keep going in zigzag formations, one covering the other. That is your destination. And that is where you know she is.
Does it look like others could climb this? Is it possible?
It's maybe a day away from where you are right now, unless you mean going up though from where you once came. They could probably catch on to some of the vines, but it is a long. It maybe took you 10 minutes flying up to get to where you are at full speed.
Okay. Just checking something quickly. Did we buy a compass? I feel like we had a compass at some point.
You
Yeah.
did, yes.
Silver pocket
Yeah.
watch. Can I make a note if I pull it out to see in which direction it is, for if we need some sort of cardinal signs when we come out? Like if it's in the northeasterly direction.
You do see it is in the northeast direction.
Okay. So he'll use that and where the sun is currently, if he can see where the light is coming from, and just get a gauge from that point onwards at this time of day. And then at least he has some sort of trajectory to go in if we do end up coming back to the surface and we don't see it.
It does seem to be noon, and the clouds are covering the entire sky where you are right now. As this just covered in snow, there doesn't seem to be a spot where you can see the sun right now. But you do have the compass to guide you at least.
Okay. Well, then we head back down.
As you're about to head back down, just before, you do spot amongst the trees a little wooden roof. What seems to be a cottage, but it's almost blended in with the trees.
Does it look like the same one from the visions?
No.
Okay.
Much more quaint.
Well, he'll just head back down to the party because it doesn't want to leave without them and leave them waiting.
Okay, you head back down. Meanwhile, were you guys doing anything, talking to any of the creatures still, or?
How long is he out for?
Well, it took him 10 minutes to get up there. Probably at least good 10 minutes to look around, and then 10 minutes to come back. So half an hour.
It's like half an hour. Okay.
I'm petting the things.
Yes. Yes, we're petting the
You
thing.
see, you're petting one, and then another one butts in, pushing the other one off, and then you're petting them, and another one comes in to get their pets, and just a circle of each one of them getting pet. You see, there's a queue now forming.
Guys, we don't have that many hands. I can't pet you with my head.
Beep, beep, beep,
Is that a yes or a no? Beam beam.
beep, beep.
I'm afraid I will hurt you if I pet you with my head. You see these? Pointy. No.
Beep, beep.
Beam beam do too.
And I also have horns now.
Did I say something?
You see, it kind of looks very shocked and appalled as it moves away from you.
I'm sorry. I didn't
What
mean
did you
that.
say? Oh my god.
I guess I insulted their bloodline. I don't know. But does the bigger one, does it seem more intelligent? Can we try talking to it?
Do you approach it?
Yes.
Okay. As you approach, you see it slowly regaining its strength, and as it looks up at you, their eyes are like fully black. The smaller ones kind of have like slit eyes as lizards do. This one's just whoom. All of its eyes are just iris as it looks towards you, and you see it does this very slow blink, almost in gratitude towards you, as it's noticing that you are the one that's healing it actively. But you see from beneath its sphere, this little antenna pops up, and another one, bloop, bloop. And you will telepathically hear inside your head, "Thank you."
Oh, you can do that. It's good to understand you.
Only briefly. Very tired.
I hope I managed to help you. I did as much as I could.
Yes, thank you. And the green one as well.
I'll
Thank
make sure
you.
to pass on your kind regards. What happened to you? Who did this to you?
Oh, the witch, the hag, in the valley.
How did it happen? Why'd she do this to you? You're so kind.
We make sure that the fungi and the mycelium ring around Nebosvit stays growing. It's what makes the forest protect what's inside and keep out what's on the outside. And it keeps what's come here from the Feywild tethered here instead of
So-
disappearing or moving.
You have a very important role in this entire ecosystem, and she wants to thwart that.
The roots of every single fungi here run deep into this earth. If she were to remove us, she could remove the bounds, the veil that separates us from you. Or she could control it, manipulate it to her will, maybe even spread it to where it shouldn't go.
That lady needs to die.
Many things need to die. Most things do eventually, and then they return to the earth. And that's where they grow, and it looks towards some of the fungi that grows around here, the non-toxic one.
You see Sevik trying to take samples.
Doesn't seem to mind.
Naughty, naughty.
Took some. You can stop. We already.
All right. Well, I don't want to waste any more of your time and slow down your recovery. I hope you'll be
No,
back.
it's all right. As all of you in your minds will now hear, "Thank you. The Pim-Pims are very grateful to you."
That's their name.
Yeah.
That was in character, by the way. I was like, that's their name.
Yeah.
That's really nice of the Pim-Pims, but I think I was unconscious for the entire time.
Oh. That's all right. I believe you had adverse effects to some of the fungi. Try not to get too close, especially with your constitution.
He says as Sevik is basically next to another one of the mushrooms taking samples.
Oh,
Exactly.
This
Get away from that.
This time having drank an antitoxin before that.
Well, we really
Um,
appreciate you
We're
letting us
glad
into
we
your
could help.
as you're doing that, Savik, you can see the wolf gives you a look as a mother would to a child that's doing something embarrassing in public next to a friend.
Well, good thing I'm not looking.
The rest of you see it, I guess.
Even the wolf is giving you a
So-
side eye, Sevik.
You know about her then? The witch.
You could say that. Max, you're muted.
No, he meant to be
knows.
muted.
Okay. Just saying things into the camera now. Okay.
I see you do have her mark.
Wait,
but
Lydia
also
does too?
two others.
Are they talking koalas?
But, oh, wait, yeah, actually, good point. Do we all still hear this, or is it back to just Lydia?
All of you hear it.
Okay. I was
Okay.
confused for a second. We do. But we're here to maybe try and get rid of her.
Mm. She is situated in the Valley of the Lost at the moment, at the very edges of it. But it won't be as easy as just marching in there. Her horsemen are on the lookout on the perimeters.
You
Did
elaborate on that.
Excuse me?
Go ahead, Leon.
I just asked if she could elaborate on that.
They are originally spirits that would collect souls that have died or have lost their way. They would frequent the valley, but they seem to have chosen their side in this conflict.
Ugh,
Amazing.
so even the spirit's on our side. Great.
They cannot be reasoned with.
Do they ever cause you problems? Have you had a run-in with them?
No, they don't venture into here, only in the valley.
Question for the DM.
Mhm.
Does that sound like the same kind of spirits we saw going to the other tunnel? When we were choosing the light or the dark tunnel, and we had...
No.
Okay. Different.
They look like as if a rider had fused with the horse they are riding.
Just picture Nazgul.
Shadowy, and usually if you hear chains and galloping, you will know that they are nearby.
Yeah, the Nazgul.
No, it's a Slavic myth. Fuck off.
Well, it sounds very similar to the Nazgul.
A little bit.
Well, maybe Tolkien took inspiration from Slavic
Maybe.
mythology.
Very possible.
I'm
Anyway,
That's what I'm picturing.
sorry. I'm thinking if I know the correct like relation.
mythology. I'll find a picture. Hold on.
Yes.
Right,
literally
so
just
she
a dude
has
with a horse
ghost
mask.
bodyguards.
That's it.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the Nazgul.
No, the
Max,
Nazgul
get
aren't
Max!
fused to the horse.
These are fused to the horse. They they cannot hop off when they want to, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Just fused. The
Nice.
most
I mean, not
dangerous
nice, but-
one out of all of them is cloaked in white.
Okay,
They're
so if we
leaving
see
us
that one
for-
run.
Let's note that
Gotcha.
down.
Yeah.
I think we're
Pretty
running
Yeah.
anyways,
Oh.
but
Oh boy.
But if you are keen on dealing with her, then perhaps you may be equipped to deal with him as well. Although never really permanently. They cannot be killed. Just stopped temporarily.
Do you know of a way to stop them effectively? A sort of magic or any sort of weapon?
They are a force of perhaps not nature but life and death that exists. A concept. They're not people. They cannot just be killed or removed. They will come back one way or another.
Can they be imprisoned in any way?
Not that I am aware of, but it hasn't been tried before.
We just need to keep them at bay long enough to deal with her.
Thank you for this information.
We're
Of
really
course.
thankful.
A favor for a favor. Well, I'm assuming you want to leave this place.
Well, once our friend gets back down from there, yes.
You start to see Gerard slowly descending from back where he was. You manage to catch just the end bit of that conversation, Gerard, as you hear this deep, bassy voice inside your head.
Didn't realize
Well.
it talked.
Yeah, and you're
If
late.
you wish to leave, there is a tunnel that leads upwards to the surface.
Right.
Okay. Please do point the way.
You see the little Pimpims will jump out from the moss and form a little arrow on the ground as they point towards the tunnel that's leading upwards.
Thank you, little guys. I'll miss
Thank you.
Beep, beep. You see, are you heading out now?
Yeah. Right. Or do we have any other questions while we have the opportunity?
not really.
Okay.
Okay. You head through the tunnel. You see some of them will follow you for a while and form the same sort of arrow on the ground to where you need to take a left or a right. But eventually they will reach a point where they will all gather to the side a little bit to let you pass through in front of them. Beep, beep. Beep, 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 with like 10 of their little nubs just beep, 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 beep.
This is an odd place.
I'll never forget you.
Beep, beep.
Bye.
You keep treading through the quite now narrow tunnel. At some point, you kind of need to duck a little bit as well, as it's not very tall either. But you start having to climb up as well, as it's a little bit steep, but nothing that you can't handle. But eventually, whoever's at the front, you will see daylight. As you pop out in this snowy forest that Gerard had seen before.
He would have informed them beforehand as well of everything he saw and what to expect.
Yeah, you see these nicely trimmed trees all around, snow covering the ground, even though you know in your time it's probably summer, early summer.
Okay.
Permanent winter. That's cool.
We made it.
We lived!
For now.
Well, this is the final leg of our journey. Her place is just in that region. We are
Ooh, yeah.
perhaps a day or two until we reach her. And from this point onwards, I think we're going to be very careful.
Not seriously, while behind me is trailing my tree.
Doing the worm.
Tree.
So stealthy.
How would that still be here?
Because you shrinked it.
Yeah. So,
Oh my god,
Yeah,
we
it's in
fucking
the worm.
did!
We did. The tree is with us.
The tree is
Like
with us.
slightly smaller tree right now, but yeah.
Well, we
Holy
have some
shit.
I
kindling if it
forgot
gets too
about
that.
cold.
Wait, does the potion expire at some the potion
Eventually it
pack?
will, yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
We're
Cool.
going to have a big arrow pointing. Hey, we're here. Hey, we're right here. Here, come find us. We are here. Find us.
Well,
We'll
Can
be
we do about that?
fine.
but yes, I agree. We'll have to be very careful.
I saw
And
some
we have to
sort of-
consider...
Keep going, keep going.
we have to consider whether we're going to head straight for what Gerard saw, or if we're going to try and find a civilization first. If we want to restock with anything, we've spoken about maybe turning what we found in the caterpillar into a weapon. For that, we'd need civilization.
Very true. And we're also supposed to be looking for someone here in the winter.
Well,
so
we can do that after.
I mean,
if
maybe,
we die,
maybe civilization. And
if
the
we
person
die fighting the
are-
Death Hag, then we get out of the pact with the other hag. So, you know,
Are you sure
Also,
about
there's a-
that? Are you
Also,
sure
there's a
about
fairly
that?
good
we'll
chance
be
that
dead.
there's a fairly good chance that whatever we have to do to the poor guy at Winter Court will start trouble there.
We're just handing him a piece of paper. It
Yeah.
cannot technically start trouble. We can even make it so he doesn't notice it was us. I could just slip it in his pocket.
Cough,
Yeah,
cough.
we
The
Good.
guy was from the Autumn Court. The lady that was
shit.
mean to the rock from the Winter Court. Cough, cough.
Oh, damn.
Shit. My bad. I mixed
Oh,
them up.
good.
Either way, we're going to have to find shelter at some point because it's been a long journey up until now. So I think either way, we should be heading towards that cabin. If we stay in it or not, at least it's in the woods and will give us some shelter. We need to keep away from whatever's out here because all of it's going to be under her domain. Everything up until now, we've had friends, we've had allies, we've made relationships with these Fae. Now, I think we're not going to be finding that anywhere. If anything, everything from this point onwards is, I would consider an enemy. Just be wary who you trust. We've
And
seen
speaking
what they
of
can do.
that, did the cabin look inhabited?
It was too far away. Couldn't tell. Yeah. The snow was still falling down. I could barely see it myself. We'll have to get closer to figure it out. Plus, my eyesight's terrible.
Okay. Well, okay. I guess we'll figure out what we can when we approach it.
Let's head towards it then.
But I don't like the idea of just prancing into someone's territory here.
Mm-hmm.
You start walking along this snow-ridden land through a almost maze-like arrangement of these trees. But with this light snowfall, Neiman, you get a flash of memories from when you were younger. But before we head into it, we're gonna take a small break. As we've been going for a bit now, so next, if you can put us on the... And we'll be right back in like 5 minutes or so. Go grab a drink, go grab a snack, go piss, poop, whatever you need to do. Alright, we'll see you in 5. Bye! And
Don't
welcome
start
back.
I didn't pick up bananas.
Thank God.
No. That's why I said it when I did. Anyway, You are treading through this snowy forest as Niemand. You remember a time when you were much younger, maybe 10 or so, still a kid, still living with your mother, as it's a snowy day outside, and she has allowed you to kind of stay in, not have to go any chores, any responsibilities. It's just a you and her day. As you kind of are just about to get out of bed, and you smell a kind of rare scent in your house, as it's quite expensive and quite rare in these parts. A smell of hot chocolate coming from the kitchen.
Just immediately abandons bed, where he typically like get up and immediately make it himself. He's just ignoring that and rushing to the kitchen, and then just stopping right in front of it, and then being like, "No, I didn't rush here." Just walks calmly into it.
Mm-hmm. Good morning.
Morning. Is that? Did you? Is it hot chocolate? No, that couldn't be hot chocolate because that's. Is that?
It might be. With a little bit of cinnamon too. I managed to find some on the market. Grabbed the last bag that there was. And she hands you a cup of hot cocoa that she had made for both of you.
Oh my god, best morning ever.
Well, we might be snowed in soon, so I guess no going out today. And we just get to hang out, you and me. No school. No
That's cool.
chores.
Nope,
Nope.
not at all.
None.
How horrible. Whatever are we going to do? We'll be so bored the entire day.
Just the worst. We have to stay home and do nothing.
Yeah.
We don't have to
We have to-
work.
No, and we can
Oh,
just sit here and
so
chill and be
awful. And
calm.
you see she puts down her cup and kind of picks you up, making sure you don't spill your cup, but still, oh no, so awful, as she lays down the little sofa you have and kind of lays back. Ah, the tragedy.
Yes, horrible. We have to be warm and comfortable inside, not out there.
Well, I'm hoping that school isn't so horrible.
Nah. Like it's sometimes very boring, but it's fine.
And you haven't been getting in trouble with any of the other kids, have you?
What counts as trouble in this instance?
You see her mouth something that you know is your name, but there is nothing that comes to mind when she says it. But she kind of says it with this very look on her, like, "Are you lying to me?" face.
No, I'm not. I would never. I have not been caught in anything these last few days.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get caught, so if I don't get caught, it doesn't count, right?
Listen, I know you're a good kid, but don't go looking for trouble when you don't need it.
I wasn't. We were having some fun. It was just some fun. They have some of the other kids dared me to do something. I tried it. It worked, and we didn't get caught. No one got hurt. No one got caught. It was completely safe.
Okay. You see she is in her natural form. She doesn't hide who she is at home, especially now that you're going to be staying there for the entire day. And she kind of places her hand on your cheek, just slightly caresses it with her thumb. What did I do to deserve you?
You're the best mom ever. Maybe. Just maybe. That might
Ever?
have played into. Yeah, ever.
How do you know? Have you met the other moms?
Well, I've met some of them, and some of them were quite rude. So,
Maybe.
and not as
There are
pretty
some
as
quite
you,
rude
or as
moms.
smart as you, or as creative as you.
If this is your way of getting a higher allowance next week, it sure is working.
Is it?
Keep going, and I might consider it.
Okay. You're also the bravest, and you're the most adventurous, and you don't make me go out the mostest, and you don't care too much when I get in trouble. And none of the other moms would be like that. They would all be way worse, so much worse.
Well, I do care if you get in trouble. Don't get that wrong.
Well, yeah, but like you don't yell at me, or or get mad. Like you care, but more as in you're worried, and not as in
You're embarrassing me in front of my posh friends, sort of way.
Yeah, like that.
I've, teacher-parent meetings. I've seen some of your classmates' parents. No, I don't think we get along, but your friends seem okay.
They're fun.
Oh, you always were quite good at reading people, even me. Much to my dismay. But you're a smart kid. She ruffles your hair up a little bit, messes it up.
Mom, okay, it's fine. We just got out of bed. Here's the note. It's okay.
As you two keep sipping on the hot cocoa and just chatting about life, you hear a knock on the door. And you notice this from her before. Every time it happens, you see her flinch a little bit. I'll go get that.
No, you don't have to. You said we'd stay in. You said we'd not do anything.
I'm sure
we can
it's
just ignore
mail
it.
or something.
Okay, but they can take it back, and then they can come back tomorrow and bring it tomorrow.
Well, if they're bringing it in this snowstorm, then it might be important. Just stay here, okay?
Okay.
You see as her appearance shift into her regular sort of disguise that she keeps around this town, and she goes to the little entrance hallway that you have and opens the door. You can hear a male voice on the other side as there is a conversation had. Would have Neiman tried to listen in? Or would he
100%.
Okay. Can you roll a perception check? Just a d20.
No stats for this child.
No. You're 10.
4. That is perfect. He's never.
The hallway is quite long, so being able to approach her close enough to listen in, you would kind of be out in the open or she would spot you. So you're kind of listening at a distance. You can tell the tone of the conversation isn't the most friendly. Not aggressive in any nature, but not just a quick hello or anything of those sorts. As you see that she spots, like her ear twinges a little bit in your direction as she spots you listening in, and she hushes her tone to whoever she's speaking through the door. And you see she'll kind of usher them away and then close the door quite firmly and lock it. And let out this quiet but loud enough for you to hear sigh. But she turns around. It was nothing. Just warning us about the weather.
That didn't sound like nothing.
Well, this house is not the most sturdy, so might have to take some measures to make sure it doesn't get blown away by the wind or anything.
That would be pretty bad.
Yeah. Having the roof fly off would be pretty bad, I think, most things considered. You see she keeps looking back at the door, maybe even a little bit out the window, and she'll take your hand and bring you back to the living room and sit down beside you with a half-serious look on her face. Listen, I know you like to do a bit of mischief with your friends, but you know, there's people here who won't like you for who you are, for what you are.
Mm.
And they might try to make you feel little for it, or take you away, so from now on, no more shifting outside of the house, okay? Promise me.
Okay, fine. Yeah, sure. I promise. I can do that. That's easy.
Put on the disguise here, and you don't change it until you come back home.
And I have to do the same one every day?
Yes. While you're out there,
Okay.
yes. Sometimes.
Okay.
And she kind of holds you close in her lap, kind of wraps her arms around you. Sometimes, my little sunshine, we have to put on masks to keep ourselves safe.
Mm.
We don't have to let the whole world know who we are really underneath.
But I like who we are.
I know. I never want you to be ashamed of who you are, of our heritage, but it's to keep you safe. Some people will see who you are, who we are, and they will hate us for it.
That's really fucking stupid.
Swearing, first of all.
Right.
But
yeah.
promise me you'll be safe.
Yeah, I'll be safe.
And she squeezes you lightly. And as your head is pressed against her chest, you feel that it's beating a little bit faster than her normal heart rate.
Just gonna squeeze her back really tightly.
She eventually lets go and puts a smile on her face. All right then, well, enough of that. We still have our whole lounging day ahead of us. So, how about your favorite meal for breakfast? And she hops off to the kitchen as the memory of her humming as she seems to be preparing whatever Neiman's favorite breakfast was at the time. You can tell she's putting on a brave face, but she always has. And the memory slowly fades. As you're walking up ahead, you do notice a scent in the air of something warm, or something being baked.
Just gently shakes out of the memory, the humming of his mother still ringing in his ear slightly, and turns around to the others. Good/bad news. It's definitely inhabited. Someone's baking?
Well, it's getting darker. We have to do something. It's fucking freezing out here. These cloaks will only do so much. Perhaps.
Yeah, let's see if they're
Neiman's-
friendly.
Perhaps you can knock on a door. Maybe disguise yourself.
Yeah, I can do that. gonna- Take on a different form. I don't know.
What kind of form?
Elven, standard brown hair, just
Death Hag.
Shut the
let
fuck
go.
up.
No.
You let me
Oh
into
my
your
God.
house.
This guy wasn't dead.
Heck, please let me in.
Ah, welcome. I have made bread for you.
Oh, imagine I open the door and it's
The
the Death
Hag.
You see this
and I'm the
small
Death Hag. You're the Death Hag.
as you approach, you see there are ice sculptures around this place, quite intricate. Most seem to represent kind of floral arrangements, just completely sculpted out of ice. And the cabin almost slightly resembles a shop out the front, at least. You see
okay.
where like a flower shop, it has some bouquets displayed, but they're all made of ice. This kind of very not see-through, opaque blue ice. It's quite almost blinding how bright blue it is. But there is a soft smell of pastry coming from inside. As you go up to the front door, their lights are on inside, though the glass is frosted over with ice, and generally it's kind of that effect of mosaic glass that you can't really fully see through. Does Neiman knock?
Yep.
Okay. Can everyone also roll a perception check as well? Neiman included.
I'd like to
right?
give Sevek advantage.
Sure.
I
It
can
wasn't any better.
I tried.
Okay, well, it's high enough. Everyone notices as you are approaching the cabin, the wolf doesn't necessarily look uncomfortable, but kind of has a
This
noise
wolf is
as it
so
approaches.
sassy. My God. Who the fuck
Not
does he like?
Sassy
not
dog.
like
Side-eye,
face or
rolling his
anything,
eyes.
but more like dreading going here. Not in a fear sense, more in an awkwardness sense. As you see, its ears are kind of tucked back. Its tail isn't swooshing side to side anymore. It's just kind of slightly between its legs, but it keeps going begrudgingly. As Neiman, do you knock on the door? Do you say anything?
No, if there's no reaction, you just wait a second. Maybe knock again a bit louder.
You knock, wait a few seconds, and then you hear a soft but very clear feminine voice from inside. Yes. How may I help?
My apologies. We were caught a bit unawares of the weather. We were hoping you might give us shelter for the night.
You don't hear a response, but you hear eventually footsteps approach the door, and the door opens slightly as you see this quite tall elven woman. Her skin is this pale, pale blue. Her hair is a soft white that goes down almost fluffy like rather than silky. Her eyelashes, her eyebrows are fully white, and she has this nice dark blue, slightly purplish makeup. This very cozy brown sort of attire. Calm down. But seems to have a good sense of style still. Elegantly dressed, but has an apron on at the moment. Eyebrow raised as her long ears just point upwards. Caught in the weather? In the winter court?
Yes, we're not from around here. We didn't quite expect it to get this cold.
As she kind of peeks outside to see the rest of you standing there. Well, I wasn't quite prepared for visitors, but can't possibly let you children stay out in the snow. Come along. And she opens the door for you.
Thank you. It's much appreciated.
You step inside into this quite refreshingly warm, cozy little. Well, as you step inside, it does look larger on the inside than it did on the outside. There is quite a spacious living room. You see a nicely decorated kitchen with all sorts of herbs and little frosted pastries placed around as maybe someone was experimenting with different recipes. But overall seems to be quite warm. There's a fireplace running and oven is lit as well, so and fresh air of warmth just pushes through all of you as you step inside. Well, if you just need to stay the night, I see no issue, as long as you stay civil.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Question to the DM: is it appropriate to ask her name, seeing as we're kind of in
Mm.
Fae realm?
Mm.
How should we refer to you?
Well, I think you should know better than to ask names in this place. But you may just refer to me as Lady for now.
That's what I was asking. Appreciate your hospitality.
Well, I don't get a lot of guests around here, so it's nice, as I have just made a fresh batch of pastries, and I need people to test them, so make yourselves welcome. And she points towards a little sofa area where there's a bunch of blankets strung around it. There's a pillows on the ground as well, presumably for people to sit on. A little table, but I'm presuming you would also like something to drink to warm you up.
You're very generous. You don't have to give us anything. Just a shelter will do.
Oh, nonsense. It's quite the opposite of fake customs. I've invited you into my home, and I must take care of you. Plus, again, not many people around here, so I'm taking the opportunity when I get one.
So this place is yours and yours alone?
The cabin? Yes.
Then who are you making all the pastries for, then?
Well, not a way to put a lady on the spot there, but primarily just testing out different recipes that I've found, trying to pass the time.
Well, I'm sure we'll be happy to be guinea pigs in this.
Well, wonderful. Sit then, sit. Make yourselves comfortable. As she heads back towards where the kitchen is and starts very precisely, very neatly arranging these pastries. Little gingerbread men as well. Well, gingerbread elves in a very precise fashion. You see she is using a bit of magic to carefully place them and then use frosting to stick them together so they don't fall apart as she's moving them. So, do tell me what brings such a strange array of characters through these parts.
Tourism.
Well, tourism, aka curiosity, as well as visiting of a family member. Gently gestures to Triad. A wedding in the family.
Oh.
Yes, yes,
Oh.
my sister is getting married. A joyous occasion.
Well, weddings are always fun.
Oh, the best.
Honestly, I find them a bit tedious, but what do I know? She's kind of focused on arranging the pastries.
He's just going to look at Neiman. Bring her into this.
What do you want me to say? A tourism?
What was I supposed to say? We didn't have a conversation.
I don't think we needed one. We just...
Well, you see she brings over, she kind of just with a twirl of her finger, very elegantly, the like 10, 15 different pastries float over to the table where you guys are, including what seems to be some... I'm forgetting what it's called in English. Is it cooked wine or is there a different name
Mulled
for
wine.
it? Mulled
Mulled
wine.
wine.
Molded
The
one.
literal mulled wine. It's a little translation from Serbian. Leave me alone.
I don't know what either of those mean, so.
You must know
It's-
what mulled wine is.
Bro, I'm not English. What the fuck is mold wine?
It's a German
wine
thing.
with like
Yeah.
cinnamon and lemon, like
Christmas time.
warmed up.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not what that's called, my dude.
What's it called in Germany?
I don't know what it's called in English, but it's
it's mule wine. Do not. I am looking it up.
It's mulled wine.
Right now.
It is mulled wine.
Arda,
Yeah,
help
for a
me.
fact.
I know what they're talking about, but
Mulled
my
wine
brain.
I
is
don't
a
even know
warm,
what it's called in
alcoholic drink
German.
Oh, that's the at
Traditionally
Christmas
made
markets.
by
The
simmering
warm,
red wine
the
with
warmed
released by
up,
citrus fruit.
the
In
warm.
this
Audio
episode
jungle.
of our Friday campaign,
get
we're
at Christmas
discussing
markets,
definitions
Arda?
of
Okay, Leonie,
wine, I
I
guess.
recognize that you're trying to explain it to me, but I can't hear you right now.
What? Can you hear?
Because everybody's talking.
Fair.
It is mulled wine.
Doesn't matter. I know what you're talking about now. I've never heard the English translation, so it's fine. It's fine.
A warm alcoholic drink.
Yeah.
But she brings it. You are all adults, right? It's
Mhm.
kind of hard to tell around these parts, really. You could look like a pixie, which are often young, but they could be 1,000 years old. So
I'm
Anyways,
19.
here you
Don't
go.
look at me.
19? Oh, you're practically a baby. I don't know if I should be serving this to you.
they'll be fine.
And I'm fine not drinking it as well. It's fine.
I'll make you some tea, darling. And you see, she waves her finger, and the teapot and the water just floats over and fills itself up. As there seem to be, you can tell with the all of the 3 amulets that you have. Well, not technically 2. There is little spirits that are working in the kitchen, just like in the Grove Mother's house that there were, and that are just preparing this tea for you. But she sits down in this comfy sofa chair. So, tourism and wedding? And you're all friends of the bride?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, they're my +1. I've been quite generous with the
Oh.
number.
Oh,
Are these pastries dog friendly?
yes, but this one doesn't quite seem fond of sweet things. As you see, she side-eyes the wolf.
Do the 2 of you have history?
No, nothing of the sorts. Well, do tell me what you think.
Does the wolf look like he's okay with us eating it? I'm kind of like giving it to him first, just like, fucking sniff the thing.
You know,
You try it.
you know
Sniff
that gif of the monkey puppet doing the... It's doing that, but with her, but it seems to give you the okay for the pastry.
I'm
eats
gonna
the
try it.
pastry.
Yeah.
Same.
Perhaps it was just a tad bit oversalted, but it's fine.
It's very
Like it-
tasty.
Mm.
A bit too salty, maybe. Maybe a little less salt next time.
Did you
Eh.
perhaps put salt instead of sugar?
I might have mixed those up. When you get to my age, your vision gets a bit, so perhaps. But thank you for your honesty. Many people would just try to butter me up and, oh, it's great, it's perfect, but
Are we in
but I
need
would
of
never get
buttering you
better.
up?
I don't think so.
I was under the impression as well.
But some people do, for whatever reason.
Honesty is always the best policy.
Well, I can agree to that. But that's a rare occasion in these parts, so perhaps don't expect it as much.
And we've only just arrived at this neck of the woods. Alone? Is civilization far from here?
Oh, yes.
How far are we talking?
Well, the winter court's little, what do they call it? Embassy is miles away from here, and there are cities around there. I'm quite on the edge of the woods sort of place. I want to be away from all the drama, if you understand me.
Of course.
Get
Your
that.
sister isn't part of the court, is she? Nothing I should be worried about?
Don't worry, it's fine.
Oh, perfect. But, yes, you're pretty far from any civilization, to call it sorts. There are people here scattered about, but no towns, really. Not in the near vicinity.
Who's the next closest person, then?
Oh, well, there's some unsightly figures in the valley. You probably have seen it while passing through here. There is quite a nice water snow elemental I met. We've been working together on a little project. He lives in a cave a bit southern away from here. There are things in the forest, of course, though I don't know if they're your sort of cup of tea. As you see the cup of tea now fly over to you, Nerky. That's pretty much it.
She's got
I don't go out
plans.
much.
Well, you seem to be in great spirits for. Sorry if this sounds blunt, but practically being isolated from society.
Thank you, I think.
And you're also
Yeah.
quite the impressive artist. Your works out there are astonishing. Quite detailed.
Yeah. I'm still working on it. It's not perfect, really. Never could quite replicate the real thing.
Well, they're very pretty.
Thank you. I try. You have to do something to keep occupied when living around here, but it's why I came here. Quite peaceful.
What other hobbies do you have, since you probably have a lot of time on your hands?
Oh, reading, brewing tea, collecting things, perfecting most crafts, really. Just perfect one, go on to the next.
A lady.
But I've been blabbing about myself this entire time. Tell me a bit about yourselves. I'm assuming you're not from the Feywild yourselves, being quite unfamiliar with our parts. So how is it like on the other side?
Apparently, it's honestly fairly well. the human rebellion has been having some success, so the Minotaurs have been pushed back a little.
Oh, is that back again? Or it lasted so long? I thought it ended or something. Like 30 years
No,
or
it's
so?
been
A new one already? It's been only a couple of years.
Yeah, they're very they are pests.
Oh, well, you can say that again.
Have you had any interference with the Minotaurs?
Oh, not in a long time. No, they don't venture into these parts. If they would, well, then I should probably be worried, but no, not really. None of my business, to be honest.
Fair enough.
Some people really like to get involved, though, in things that are not their business, but I like to keep to myself.
probably the smartest choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, well, mixing in too much with humans can sometimes be a bad thing, especially when us famous too much with your lives. We may share the grounds, but our ways of living are quite different.
It's very true. From what we understand, your neighbours with an unsavoury figure.
Just nods along. Mhm. And your sister, is she also from where you are?
No, she lives here. She
Mm.
lives in the Fae.
How comes that you were not here then as well?
No reason in particular. I just decided not to go. I've never really seen it as my place. Since you know, I'm not really from around here, as you can tell.
Well, you two seem to have at least a half of you.
Not quite fully, though, is it?
Well, if things were that simple, things wouldn't be interesting, would they?
Quite right.
No one's fully one thing, anyways.
Well, you say that, but there are people who want one way and not anything else.
Oh, I've met a few
Hmm.
in my lifetime. People who pretend they know best and quite stubborn.
You seem quite nice. So I think it's probably for the best if we just be direct with you.
Oh, go ahead. As I said, I like honesty.
What's your sort of relation with the Death Hag? You must know of her.
Relation. Oh, yes, I'm quite aware of her.
Positive? Negative?
Positive isn't a word I would ever use in a sentence with her, other than that she's positively insane.
So, in fact, we are not here traveling. We're
Oh,
here
I
on a mission.
presumed.
I think the swords and the equipment that we carry shows quite evidence of that, and I don't think there's any reason to pull any wool over your eyes.
Well, I do also sense that you carried the black iron with you, so
Yes.
I presumed either you were having some horrible family drama at that wedding, or you were here for something else.
Well, depending on who she's
Well,
marrying.
we can't exclude the first thing yet.
Oh my. Well, you don't have to worry. I have no real issue with whatever you're planning on doing with her.
Well,
That is
Well,
good to
then
know.
I apologize for the deceit. I didn't think we'd have to involve you in any way.
Oh, it'd be best if I didn't get involved, really. Nor do I want to.
Exactly.
it's fine. We won't involve you. I just wanted this to be out in the light. Since
Well,
you
I
have let us
appreciate
into your
it.
home. But can I ask you one question, though? And that'll be it about this topic. What would happen if the Death Hag were to just disappear?
It depends what you constitute as disappear.
I mean,
Do you mean die?
she's gone forever.
Well, I would be less annoyed. And the valley wouldn't be as unhospitable as it is now. I don't know what exactly she's doing at your side of things, but it would be one less problem for me, and for many others, I'm assuming. If you think her death will change something on a grand scale, then not really.
No, the grand scale isn't our concern for the moment.
I was just curious to see if she'd had an effect as much as she has in the material plane as she does here. And it sounds like she doesn't. If anything, it doesn't seem like she really cares all too much.
Yeah, sounds like she's just a hindrance rather than a threat here, no?
If she were to become a threat, it would be dealt with. Though I guess some people consider her more of a threat than others do.
Well, that'll be it about the Death Hag. I was just curious, since you've been here for a while and you're right next door to her. I was curious to see if there was going to be something that would change, but seemingly not.
And I'm assuming somebody had sent you on this quest, or is this a personal vendetta against her?
Personal, for the
Bit of
most
both.
part.
Very
Oh.
personal.
Why a bit of both, as she looks towards you, Lydia?
I should have spoken. Oh, we had support.
Have you heard of someone called Puck?
Oh, yes, I have.
He has brought us into this.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's to be expected. To be honest, should probably turn him into ice for sending a couple of children to fight their battles, but since it seems that you do have a personal vendetta against her, I suppose it's fine.
Couple of children.
We aren't technically children.
Oh,
Yeah.
to me you are.
Well, fair enough.
I'm thousands of years old, darling. Everyone's a child to me. Bro, Stell.
Stell. I mean, same, but like.
Oh.
Okay. That's certainly the way to look at people. But yeah, we're not children. We're people with lives and very skilled people, I would say. So I think we might have a shot.
Well, belief is what gets you through here and through the valley, so keep that. If you start to doubt yourself, trust me, there will be people like the Death Hag and many others who will take advantage of that.
So we're standing our ground.
Good. You have confidence? Some people say that's all you need sometimes.
Yes, we are very confident. We may be lacking in perhaps skill, but our individual strengths make up for any weaknesses that we may have. That's why we are very well suited together.
Yeah. It's good that you cover all bases.
Well, actually, we're really
And that's why
shit
we're
at
all-
seeing things.
Oh.
No,
Not so much
Savika's been doing all right.
He's got one eye.
Been doing all right, I see.
We're
Well,
just
not
he's
been
still
working as
very
of late.
perceptive.
It's very monocular.
Don't talk down about yourself, Savik. You're doing great.
Yeah, you see the most of all of us with the least eyes of all of us. So
Yeah, but I did spend the previous hour unconscious, so.
Well, that was learning. That was a learning experience. Do not interact with weird mushrooms.
I learned a lot of things. For example, did you
Exactly.
know that those six mushrooms are very closely related?
Imagine.
Fascinating.
Something I didn't need to know.
Did you also learn not to eat them?
I mean, I knew that from the start.
Then why? Maybe you can teach that lesson to both Helio and Didia then.
Were you planning on eating those?
we agreed on trying a little in a safe environment, okay? I thought we went over this. I thought we were fine.
Well, I have to keep trying.
I mean, sleep aids and all I get, but these don't really let you sleep as peaceful as it may have looked. That was really weird. I'm pretty sure I saw a new color.
You saw what?
New color?
Yeah, I didn't get around to name it, though I wasn't quite with myself.
Describe it to us.
Somewhere below red.
Purple?
Below?
No, like red, but lower.
Dark red.
Burgundy.
No, not darker, lower.
He's talking about a fifth dimension.
We can't even begin to comprehend this.
Something we can only understand through the mushrooms.
Infrared.
I fear we might need to try them. Boo-hoo.
Before we all end up falling asleep on your couch, is there anything that we can do around your house, since you are alone, and maybe a few of us can actually do any repairs or help out whatever you need?
Oh, you're a dearie, but honestly, all the physical work gets done by the spirits or me. I honestly quite just enjoy having chatter in here once more. Gets quite quiet at times.
We can certainly provide that.
Yeah.
We're glad
yes,
to
it's very
liven up your living room. Well, maybe if we can't offer you services, maybe we could give you a gift. And she's gonna nudge Sevik.
No,
A pineapple.
Oh yeah, give me a second. I have more of those. And he pulls out a pineapple because yes, of course he does.
Pineapples, those are quite rare around here.
Oh, you know them already?
Oh, I know all fruits, darling. Try them all.
Well,
Pineapples are not quite my
I want to
favorite.
ask so
but
many
they're rare.
questions.
Oh, all right. I'm
She's
not the
gonna be
most
up all night.
knowledgeable
Do you
on
think
the
you could make a
topic.
list?
List?
You know, of all the fruits?
I said I tried them all. That I remember all of them. I could try, but it's been a while. I don't think I've had pineapple in 100 years or so.
I also have a banana.
Oh, I hate those.
Well, it's good we're not giving it to you then.
But you have to eat them without the skin.
I'm quite aware.
You do?
Forgive us, we have a stupid one here. Well, maybe you could try a new pastry recipe with the fruit that we gave you, yeah?
That now is a good idea. Maybe they do taste better once put into a pastry.
What?
I will dig through my recipes, but really, no need for gift giving. Although it is appreciated.
Just an act of courtesy.
Do take one and hands over the pineapple. I've been gifting them around.
Yes.
Oh. All right. Just kind of takes that information in as she takes it and leaves it in like a. You see from her hand, frost appears and creates this almost glass like icy bowl where she places the fruits that you have given her. There you go. Looks like a nice even little centerpiece. Might just leave it there.
Sure, why not? I feel like Helio will have words to say about us spreading a fruit that is not native to the lands everywhere.
I mean,
I think he should have complained about that a few nights ago when we gave one to the rock.
Maybe.
Dwayne Johnson?
Yes.
Brocky?
Brocky.
Brocky.
Okay.
Oh, lovely.
I mean, to be honest, it's a magical forest. I don't think it really cares what fruit we grow.
That's a good point.
If it didn't want fruit grown in it, it would have probably just made it die immediately, so I'm sure it's fine.
Great point.
But how has your travels been so far? I know the forest isn't the most welcoming.
Honestly, it's been surprisingly easy considering we've had good companionship.
Why did you have to say that?
Why not?
I just ruined it.
You've jinxed it. In a place where, like, all of these
Oh,
things
yeah.
are real.
Mm.
Shit.
Well,
Sure, quickly, open one of your leg and turn clockwise 3
Raymond!
times.
Do it!
What? No, I'm not going to do that.
If it helps any
spin.
No.
If it helps any, personally, I thought the screaming trees were pretty horrible.
True.
Yeah, it's been turbulent. But at least we had guidance.
Yes.
Oh.
The wolf.
Well, the wolf.
So has he guided you throughout the entire forest?
Not all of it, but the last bit.
Almost.
Do you happen to know what its name is?
Not a clue, just seems like an ordinary wolf to me. Not really sure what it's doing here, but
I think there's some tension between the two of you. I don't know why. The wolf keeps giving side eyes and sort of this look. What's going on? What the fuck is he?
I'm sure the wolf will tell you once it wants to. But if we're being honest, yes, we do have history, but that's not my story to tell, as I have moved on, but gives almost a very stern look towards it. Very interesting choice. Well, I'll go make more wine, as she goes off to the kitchen.
Did you?
Just like Mary shakes its head. Just like, why are you ganging up on me? Sort of look, just like me.
Lydia's gonna kind of hit Gerard in the shoulder, being like, "Don't disrespect the wolf."
They sound like that thing.
And a nods to Lydia's "Don't disrespect the wolf." Just kind of like, hey.
We talked about this, Gerard.
You see its ears kind of drop back because it looks maybe a little bit ashamed or embarrassed. Mhm.
It's okay, friend. It's okay. Messy histories are why we're all here.
Just nods.
Not even Narky going.
I mean, it is
technically,
messy history, true.
yeah.
That was a
it's
mistake.
Not mine.
Fuck. She does come back with like many different pastries for you to try and gives you little cards for each one to rate it with 1 to 5 stars.
Oh, this
With,
is just like back home.
Oh.
Narky, you're spoiled.
No, not my family. Do you remember the lady from the city?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah,
And-
just
and
pass
her- Yeah, and her pastries, yeah.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Yeah, she would also ask me to rate them.
That's so sweet.
That's sweet.
Lydia's gonna keep spamming 5s.
Well, if you have any recipes you
10?
want to share, I would be willing to. Out of 5.
Out of 5.
Wait, I have a recipe for apple pie, but it's written in Braille.
Oh, no, do hand it over.
Hands off of the apple pie recipe.
Why do you have...
see?
If you could decode that, I actually want to know how that's made, but I don't speak Braille.
Such a
or
deep
read
cut.
it.
Speak Braille.
Such a
speak
deep
Braille,
cut.
it's great.
Braille.
What are we talking about?
No, he's right. He has a point.
Braille is crazy.
He can't
I
speak
don't
Braille.
speak blind. Deaf.
Only half.
But
You see-
where the fuck did you get a apple pie recipe?
In the Falcon swamps from
Yeah.
that Taylor,
No.
Blind Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a deep cut.
I forgot about that.
You
was
see, she waves her hand over the paper as the little dots lift to form letters on the page instead into a perfect
That's how
recipe.
Braille
You see,
works.
this is Fey magic. Fuck off! It does. As you see her clap her hands, and 2 papers identical to each other appear as she hands one back to you. Here you go. I did
Thanks.
better than common. I don't know if you speak Elvish or Sylvan.
But what do you mean the secret ingredient in apple pie is pear?
You'd be surprised.
A pair of
Makes
what?
no sense. Isn't that just a pear pie?
But there is also apple. So, anyways, I shall get your rooms ready. Shall I get a separate one for each of you? One for all of you, or okay, one for 2 of you.
No.
Thank you.
She
Two
looks at
rooms?
Lydia and Helio.
Oh, okay.
How many rooms do you have to spare? We don't want to be a burden.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Well, it'd probably be nice for all of us to have our own room for a bit. Well, Lydia and Helio, just clean up after yourselves, please.
We'll be good. Don't worry about it.
When did that happen?
But I know we can't see most things, but that was very evident.
All right, well then, a room for each one of you, and one for you two. That's doable. I will be right back, but help yourself to anything in the kitchen or in the house. As she heads down a hallway, as you hear some wishing of magic being performed, but she is out of sight Is there anything you guys talk about? If not, you will be having a long rest.
Hey, I've
So
been invited
sweet.
to help myself to anything in the kitchen. I'm searching for more exotic fruit.
Surprisingly, there doesn't seem to be a lot of fruit in its original form. There does seem to be like lots of jams or some pickled vegetables, things that can last a long time when stored, rather than fresh fruit of any kind, other than the one you just brought her.
That's very
There
fair, but very disappointing.
is one that you find. They sort of resemble blueberries, but they're completely crystal clear to a point where they almost look like as if a bubble had frozen. But they're just collected in this bunch, kind of in a little jar container.
Whoa. And Savik picks one or two up, brings it back.
Do you taste it, or do you just bring it with you?
But it's not about the tasting. It's about the I have it now.
Okay. So you just pocket it.
That's
You
pretty much for growing later.
You can write down that you have 3 ice crystal berries. In your inventory.
She is very nice.
She is. Yes.
The wolf just kind of looks to the side.
What? He's gonna like tap the side of the wolf. What's your deal, man? What's your?
Oh.
What is it? Just speak.
Just sort of shakes its head.
So you're not in a relationship with her. Why do you know her?
Why is that your first?
But then look at him. He's doing a side to side.
He gives you kind of a look, just like.
Is it complicated? Were you someone else before? That's a yes.
No, that was a maybe.
No, but
Yeah.
it's a yes. It's,
No, this is a maybe question.
That was a maybe.
I honestly, I don't think you say maybe to that question. It's either a yes or a no. I don't think you
that
can
was
say
not a yes
maybe.
or a no. That was a maybe.
No. Hasn't she insinuated that the wolf can talk? So why are we doing charades still?
He seems
Because it refuses to talk.
he just doesn't want to talk.
We can't force it.
Yeah.
It kind of lifts its.
And it's
that's
got
just immature.
that, so
Makes a
we really can't force anything out of it. It'll tell us.
And it's been a very valuable companion to us, and without any reason to do so, so we should not be pushing him on anything.
And we respect him very much.
Exactly. But if he ever wants to tell us, we'd obviously be curious and like to find out.
If the wolf is comfortable with that.
That gives you a dead pen. Nah, bro.
Okay. You'll get around to it after like 5 to 10 belly rubs. Don't worry about it.
Now knowing that he probably was a person, this feels even worse.
He didn't confirm that.
Did he deny it?
He could be denying it right now.
Just kind of turns its head and goes near the fireplace, offendedly laying down.
Fuck. We offended it.
He'll be fine.
Good job, us.
Just seems to be in a sassy mood ever since you came here.
Well, it's been tolerating us this long, so I see no reason why he would change his mind now.
I think I actually met this wolf quite a long time ago.
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah.
How did that go down?
I was very young, but he just appeared and helped me get home. Strange.
You see, as you're talking, one of the ears just.
I didn't recognize him because he was almost a bit different back then. There was something about him, the way that he held himself, and he spoke to me. Did he speak to me? Well, either way, since then, it seems like he's very different, at least. So what happened then and now, probably just like the rest of us, he has his own grievances.
Yeah.
Well, more reason to be grateful to him if he saved you in the past.
Yeah.
Well, because of him, I'm here, so I don't know how grateful all of us should be about that.
Very. We are very grateful about that.
Yeah.
Right.
Speak for yourself, Neiman.
Lydia has other notes to give.
Give her a few days. I think she'll come around to you.
Unsure about that one.
You're good. You're good. You got a good heart or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
I think mine is as black as
I
it
beg to
comes.
differ. But yeah, it is quite a magical wolf thing of him to do to usher you to safety. So.
Well, he also really hasn't aged because a wolf wouldn't be able to last that long. So there's definitely more than meets the eye.
Certainly. From what I've heard, there are legends about this wolf, so who knows how old he might be.
Or perhaps this is a curse.
Could be. We don't know the story.
If
He
only
might
he
see it
spoke
as
to
their-
us and we would know.
Yeah, for him it could be.
We could
either a
try
curse
with
or a
yes or no
blessing.
questions.
Oh, knock yourself out, Sevik. Have fun.
I don't think it's the fact of that. I think he just doesn't want to think about it anymore.
Yeah.
You see, as the last bits of conversations are happening, it does turn its head. Like before, it was kind of placing it on the other paw away from you guys, but as you started talking about meeting him in the past, he had switched over to the other side and is just kind of head down looking up at all of you.
Do you remember me? Well, I haven't forgotten what you said. So I guess I'll give you a cheers to that.
So he did speak.
He spoke.
Kind of.
He'll go up to you and kind of, with its head, bump your hand a little bit.
I just give him like the dad pats on a dog, just the heavy pats.
Just a little. But almost seems a bit confused by what you're doing, but lets it happen. Doesn't seem to mind it.
Funny how we've all ended up here.
It places its head in your lap a little bit, just looking up at you.
Have any of you ever considered what's next after all of this? Now, clearly, we're going to kill the hag.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah,
We live
100%.
in hope. But I honestly think that we will. I see no reason why we would fail. We came this far. We are strong together. And I know I said we have our weaknesses, but it's true. I think if we were here individually, we wouldn't have made it this far. And together, it's what's pushed us forward, even if some of us fall asleep on the way. But
and have very vivid dreams.
yeah, very vivid dreams. But Nerky, what's your plans after all of this? Because this hag ties directly into your family bloodline. When she's gone, what are you going to do next?
Go home. And, well, I have no clue what it's gonna look like for us. If anything will even change. So I guess I'll have to wait and see if well, I don't know. I've been like this since the day I was born. We'll see what happens, I guess. I don't think I'm expecting anything at this point.
Do you want things to be different?
Well, yeah. I wouldn't have gone on this whole journey if not, but I don't know. I think I'm now content with also just going home empty-handed with an eye extra and just living on the same way I used to. I think I tried, if anything.
And you should be very
But
proud of yourself.
Things. That too, what he said.
But I do also want to find out what, like, I want to find out about the family drama. What do you mean the Death Hag is in my bloodline?
Mm-hmm. And had a child that looked just like you.
Yeah, I don't think we freaked out enough about that.
No, not quite, not quite.
No worries, I did.
Oh.
I got it, guys.
More of an internal thing.
I got the anxiety. Yeah. I wanna. My family never really talked about that stuff with me, so I wanna know what happened there. But yeah,
Maybe they don't even know.
could be. Yeah,
That
not
was quite a
like
while ago, so.
yeah, and they don't have the wish to know, probably.
Sometimes it's nicer to live in ignorance. It's not always a bad thing.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's why I'm here.
That's good.
And we're glad you're here.
Yeah.
Very. And I'm really glad that you're content with whatever happens. That's more than most of us can say. So, way to be the most mature one in this entire group, Narky.
I wouldn't say that.
No, I think she's right.
But what about the rest of you? And I want to add on to Gerard's question. What if we get rid of the hag? And we will get rid of the hag. But when that happens, the curses don't go away.
We don't know.
What then?
We don't know if it's going to be fixed. We don't know if killing her is going to remove everything, bring everything back the way it is, or just maybe everything just stays the same. We have nothing to go off of. We just got to live in hope, really. But as well, we have to also live in acceptance that we're doing this to stop more people from being hurt. We might not be able to fix our own lives, but we can help others. That's the only thing we can be certain of.
Yeah.
But I do hope we can.
Yeah. Acceptance.
Lydia, as you're having this conversation, you've been kind of running on adrenaline this entire time. You've been in barely safe areas so far. But now that you're in a semi-safe environment, you're in a cozy house, relaxed, you feel that familiar feeling, but now amplified. The heaviness. Like you're being dragged down.
Okay, I think I'm gonna take off with this mulled wine and head out for the night.
You okay?
Yep, just need a long night's rest.
If you no longer want to share with anyone, you can take one of the single rooms that she's preparing.
Yeah, I think I might do that. Thanks.
Are you sure you're right?
Yeah, it's a thing that happens. It's all right.
You see Helio will grab your hand for a moment. Are you sure I could go with you?
No, it's okay. I'm all right.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
She's just gonna head to bed, baby.
You see the lady of the house will kind of open one of the doors for you. Oh, have you changed your mind, the two of you, then?
Yes, something came up.
Oh, better move the roses then, and you see her. Just kidding. There weren't any. Again, very bad with flowers. Are you feeling alright? You look a bit pale, darling.
Yeah, I'm all right. It's nothing for you to worry about. It's okay.
She takes a long look at you. You know, I've seen it happen to somebody else, but hidden pains often grow.
How can you tell?
Oh, I've been alive long enough to tell many things.
Well, I appreciate you acknowledging it, but I'd like to get to bed now.
I won't tell anyone.
Thanks.
Have a good night.
And she's gonna kind of shut the door.
There's a nice bed laid out for you with a change of clothes, like just nice silk pajamas. Water on the head.
It's the best. We got the 5-star hotel experience.
Pretty much. You see that she's gone all out. There is a nice comfy bed, the one you kind of sink into when you lay down. It's just that soft. The pillow is the same. Even like a little plate of cookies on the side.
Beautiful.
But yeah.
Beautiful. Lydia will plop herself into bed and pray.
Anything specific or just a general prayer?
I think a more panicked one. rather than the usual keep me safe, whatever, blah blah blah. You know. I think she. Oh shit! Wait.
What the fuck?
Some alarm going off.
Way
I
to
thought it was an
ruin the
actual
moment alarm. Oh. I think she's gonna take out her prayer books and books. One book, and find out if she can find any prayer that her and Briar used to say together to kind of comfort herself again through it.
You find a page where you see traces of her little notes were still in there as you shared this book together at some point. And you know that she made her own adjustments to it, as with many things. But they would say this one with you often. And you uttered hoping that maybe somewhere out there they might be saying the same thing. But it's a quiet night. And you head off to bed. The rest of you will be approached by the lady. Well, your rooms are ready if you want to head off to bed.
Yes, it's probably about that time, isn't it? We have a long day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Seems like it. Don't let me keep you.
Well, thank you very much for all of it.
Well, consider it a welcoming gesture. I don't want your experience here to be all bad.
Well, not all of it was bad. Quite a lot of it's been good.
Well, I think it is the energy you bring with you.
Well, we try. Right.
That's
well,
all we can do.
your walls, do they have insulation, noise suppression?
Yes.
Excellent. Finally, all of you will be able to sleep without hearing me snore. What a wondrous night.
Oh, for once.
What a wondrous
For
night.
once.
All of your prayers have been answered.
You know, I did hear about some apothecaries inside of the summer court that do have a cure for that sort of thing, if you have the time to look into it.
It's nothing to do with what's happening down here. It's the fact that I've got a broken nose, pretty much. So
Well, that can be fixed too.
you can.
Oh, yes. Do you know how much people care about their appearances around here? Nobody's going to be walking around with a broken nose.
I don't think I want that.
Well, they can fix it back to how it was before.
What if it goes wrong? What if it's like a botched surgery?
Well, I don't think there's any reason to be thinking about this. Your snoring hasn't been an issue these last few nights. Well, it has been loud, but we've all learned to sleep past it. So, yeah.
Okay, well then don't get too comfortable in the silence, as we'll be back to it tomorrow straight away.
Great.
All right, good night.
Have a good night. And she does like a polite curtsy as she...
Wolf, are you joining or are you staying here?
looks towards her, looks towards you guys. Oh, it's fine, you can stay out here. His paws are too dirty to be going up on any beds anyways.
Poor fucker.
At the mention of dirty, Savvy's going to sneak upstairs real quick before she notices.
The guy
There's all
filled
upstairs.
with dirt.
You step into your rooms, and same with Lydia's. They're all nicely laid out, soft bed, pajamas ready for you.
How does she know my size? Creepy.
Magically adjustable pajamas.
Ooh, fancy.
Silent cast of time stop to feel your ass.
Why would you say that?
Time stop grope. Interesting.
No. Stop. No. But you all head to bed. Unless anyone's staying up. Okay.
No.
Shoot.
Nerky's like, bye.
Immediate pass out. You touch the soft bed and it's over. Your body just collapses into it. As you guys will have a long rest, and in the morning, a more strenuous part of your journey awaits. But you have reached Nebosfit, so yay! Good job, guys! And you level up.
I had a feeling. I was already looking at it on my phone.
Motherfucker!
I checked it, I was like, huh.
Unbelievable.
Jinx.
Jinx.
That's
But
unbelievable.
you guys are getting closer and closer to your goal. And unfortunately, we won't be having a session next week, but we should be having it the one after. We will be having our Sunday and Tuesday sessions, though. If you want to see more of D&D, our Tuesday sessions very chaotic. Our Sunday sessions very much melodramatic. So if that's something you're into, go check it out. Max is our DM in those two, and pretty great. Pretty awesome. If you want to keep up with all the notifications, you can join our Discord, a community Discord, where you'll get notified whenever we go live, or you can follow us on social media like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, wherever the hell, and just watch our content there. All of our previously recorded sessions are on YouTube playlists, so you can go catch up there if you haven't watched the rest of them. Any other last words, guys?
Thanks, Robbie.
You're welcome. All right. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.